We have a very special tour for you today to experience Avenir, a subdivision of it called Regency, which is a 55 plus active adult lifestyle community. I'm Nicole Stanbra. I'm here with Justine Rebellard.
And today we're going to take you through 3 incredible models. We're going to be highlighting all of the upgrades that you see and how that can look different during your own personal build process. We're also going to go through and show you the lifestyle here at Regency. They really perfectly have it set up, whether you're a very active 55 plus or you want to sit, you want to learn, you want something indoors. There's truly something for everybody here.
So we are walking along the model home path here in Regency, where you are able to experience all the different layouts, the designs of the different various models that they have here. So we're gonna give you a little sneak peek inside. One thing to keep in mind is whenever you're buying new construction, the way these properties, the models are designed, they look like incredible. So you have to also visualize a little bit with the properties not being furnished, not having all of these upgrades that most of the model homes do, because it might not be within your budget, and you might just have different interior design style, different furnishing choices and decor. So we're gonna go check out this one. This is a contemporary style within the Palms collection. And the other thing that you'll notice before we even walk in there is all of the homes in Regency are single level. So there's no 2-story homes, there's no stairs to have to worry about, no elevators, none of that. They're all one level living, just meant for the active adult lifestyle. So as you walk into these homes, you can automatically see some of the upgrades that they incorporated to elevate the space. So all this woodwork here, all these accent pieces, this is all upgrades, right? This doesn't come with the base model. Same thing goes for the trim in the ceiling. All these accent pieces really bring the space together. And look at these light fixtures, even the fans, these are all upgraded. This is not part of your base model lighting package, but it's really something that makes these new construction spec homes feel like home, because this is where you really have the opportunity to tie in your personal preferences, your design. You know, they tied in some of the gold hardware with black hardware, just little things to point out. You know, you're gonna see quartz and granite as countertop options for all models and packages, but little other features to consider is, you know, having your vent hood custom designed with this carpentry work. This is not something that comes stock, that's an after, or something that you can upgrade into. And same thing again goes for all of your lighting fixtures and all of these gorgeous accent pieces that flow throughout these properties.
Speaking of upgrades, this particular model has full accordion doors that are impact. While you are building, or even as an afterthought, you do have the ability to add pools to these homes. So not only do you have the amenities of the clubhouse, but you also can personalize your backyard with a pool, a spa, and your dream outdoor kitchen.
And the way they make these doors, it really highlights the indoor-outdoor living that you get to experience here in Florida, especially in the winter months where it's a little cooler, it's not so hot and humid, but you're really setting up these outdoor patio decks as if it's an extension of your home.
Beyond your pool and your dream outdoor kitchen here, one of the greatest things you can do to really privatize your backyard is upgrading your landscaping. You can see here they've really added privacy to protect them from their neighbors, so it does truly feel like their outdoor oasis. But the upgrades do not have to happen during the construction process. You do have the ability to add those after you get in the home and really want to customize it to how you see fit. One of the things you can do is they do leave electrical hanging up in your outdoor space. If you decided you ultimately wanted to add a fan out here because you are using it as its intended purpose, all year round fun.
Yeah.
Cool yourself down.
Actually, this is a good point to add. If you actually can turn your camera and look at that house right across the way here, you can see that these owners added this mesh screen that protects bugs from coming in, those little no-see-ends. It also reduces the glare, because a lot of people will have TVs outside and use this as like an entertaining space. So after the fact, you can easily add these black screens that, again, it keeps the glare down, keeps the bugs away, and it really protects this interior space of your pool deck.
We are here at the Shelby model, and one of the things that you can see right off the bat differing from the other model we were in is we have a dual glass door upon entry, which was really brightening up this entry space. So let's go take a look.
This property is also part of the Tradewinds collection. So you have the Palm collection, the Tradewinds collection. So this is a little bit more upscale, elevated, sophisticated layouts, as well as the finishings that they select for these. You'll see that they have a few more options to select from in terms of countertops, the quartz, the waterfall models, like the accent pieces for the woodwork, the tongue and groove. Like these are all very sophisticated and just elevated finishing touches that they include on these Tradewinds homes. The master plan for Regency has two collections. There's the Palms collection and the Tradewinds collection. So we're in the Tradewinds, but to kind of differentiate the two, the Palms are gonna be a little bit smaller models. They range anywhere from 1,800 square feet up to around 2,500 square feet. The Tradewinds collections are the larger models. So they'll range from the 2,500 square feet just below 3,000. So if you're looking for more space, more square footage, you're probably gonna opt for the Tradewinds floor. But something to also keep in mind is that it really depends on the layout, because sometimes a 2,500 square foot home might feel a lot more spacious than a 3,000 square foot, just based off of how open it is, how much natural daylight they get in, and just how the layout of the home actually is situated.
Now, between the Palms collection and the Tradewinds collection, you don't have one option, you don't have two, you have 10 floor plans to choose from and 10 ways that you can customize those floor plans for yourself. So in another one of those homes, we saw a big, massive pool. One of the ways you can upgrade your backyard is maybe you don't want to take care of a pool, you can do a spa and elevate your outdoor kitchen to really make it fit for entertaining. Let's take a moment to highlight the upgrades in this primary suite. They elevated the ceiling height, did the tray ceiling with the woodwork, but it doesn't stop there. You have an oversized primary bath, dual sinks, soaking tub, and something I like to call a party shower with not one, but 2 shower heads.
So your primary closet, pretty decent size here. One of the things to keep in mind when you're buying new construction is that these build outs, probably from companies like a California Closet, does not come as part of your package. This is something that typically people do after the fact. You know, a closet like this can range anywhere from $15,000 upwards of $30,000 plus. So it really depends on the finishings, the material, and the layout. This is something you'd probably hire, you know, a closet consultant to help design and determine what would be a good layout based off of how you dress and what kind of stuff, what accessories you have. A little obsessed with this master bath, I'm not gonna lie. One of my favorite things is that there's 2 separate closets, because I think we all can agree one master closet is simply not enough, even though they did an incredible job with the built-ins. But another little upgrade is they added another secondary closet right outside of the bathroom to your left there. This is magnificent. So little details that make a huge difference are all in the design. So they actually use a textured wallpaper for the ceiling in this cutout space above. So it just grounds the space. It makes it feel very comfortable and homey. They matched it nicely with an area rug. So everything really ties together. It feels organic and just like a really comfortable, safe space to have as your master bedroom. The way Toll Brothers designed these floor plans, there was just so much thought behind it. And I think as we evolve as society and how people live in their homes has changed over the years, especially when maybe you're an empty nester and you're living in your forever home and you want ease and simplicity and functionality. So having these extra little bonus office spaces that's like a bump out just to have designated as an area where you can still work. Because let's face it, even though you can live here at 55 years old, you're probably still working a little bit. Even if you've owned companies and you're your own boss, I'm sure there's still some work you want to do at home. So to have a little space where you can keep all of your office equipment separate, behind closed doors, and away from guests or other family members is really special in here.
Residents will enjoy a wide variety of resort-style amenities here at Regency at Avenir's private residence clubhouse amenity center, including an incredible resort-style swimming pool and spa, state-of-the-art fitness center and wellness center, a yoga studio, tennis, pickleball, and bocce courts.
Additional perks include a golf simulator, an art room with a kiln, a ballroom, cafe, outdoor amphitheater, and so many other gathering spaces. They host cocktail parties, card tournaments, dinner clubs. The amenity center will serve as a gathering space to connect with your neighbors and spend time with friends and family. In the entire community of Regency, there are over 469 single-family homes that range from 1,800 square feet upwards of 3,000 square feet. You can find pricing starting at around $650,000, over $1 million, all depending on the upgrades that you select from. All right, so that's a wrap. Thanks for joining us today. We got to experience a little bit of what Regency and Avenir has to offer. It's in Palm Beach Gardens. And one thing to keep in mind is a lot of our clients are relocating here to find their forever home, their retirement home, live comfortably with no kids, no families, no bicycles, no scooters lying around. There's not a lot of 55 plus options in the area. You're pretty much looking at GL Homes, which is one of the big builders who builds in Valencia or in Port St. Lucie or on the west coast of Florida, or you have Toll Brothers, who has this incredible community right here in Palm Beach Gardens, which is kind of where everyone wants to live.
So I'm originally a Connecticut girl, and one thing I know is that winter is coming. So maybe it's not your forever home or your full-time residence, but you are looking to escape the cold. I promise you, this is where you want to be. So if you are 55 and over and you want the peace of mind of new construction, give Nicole and I a call. We'll help you out.
So if this video was helpful for you, please like, subscribe, comment below, and you can always reach us directly. Our contact information is right in the description. Scroll down, and I look forward to hearing from you.